back. Hey everybody, it's Ben Lesnick, and I'm here to welcome you to this episode of Citizens of the Stars, the only Star Citizen show for the Citizens of the Stars, by the Citizens of the Stars, about the Citizens of the Stars. We say Citizens of the Stars a whole lot here, and we're very excited about it. And with that, let's go over to Jared, who's talking to a citizen in Citizen Spotlight.
Welcome everybody to Citizen Spotlight, our weekly look at the amazing content creations made by you, the Star Citizen community. And joining us on the show this week is Star Citizen Twitch streamer and YouTuber, Gray-Headed Gamer. Gray, how you doing, man?
Doing great, Jared. Thanks for having me.
So as I said, you're not just a Star Citizen Twitch streamer, you're also a maker of many YouTube videos over the last, however many years now. Why don't you tell us about all that you do for the Star Citizen community?
Well, it did all start on YouTube. I did a little research, entry-level level design for CryEngine. I really wanted to get an idea of the cargo capacity of my freelancer. So I pulled some art assets out of Star Citizen game files, put a freelancer on an island, found a crate, built the back of the freelancer with the crates, and with a little math, could find out the standard cargo unit capacity of each crate. And then I pulled those out, put them beside the ship, and I made a YouTube video showing the stack of cargo that a freelancer would hold. Really, it was really just a personal project I did for myself because I'm really into cargo hauling ever since 1993, back in the privateer days. That's all I did was cargo hauling.
You're also the host of Not So Sober Saturdays, where you have a number of Star Citizen luminaries on each and every week. Tell us about that.
It's a adult-oriented, one-on-one interview show we do. We have a couple drinks. I have a community content creator on, and I let them get their ideas out there. We get a behind-the-scenes look. One of our recent guests, John Rain, created the set for Gamescom, the desks, the beautiful desks. We had him on at one time, and many, many other community members. And it's just a really good, informative show to help get our community creations out there to the community. And then we have about an hour of a question and answer session at the end. We do giveaways, and it's just really a good time talking Star Citizen and sci-fi in general. So, if that's something that interests you, every other Saturday, midnight Eastern time, Not So Sober Saturday. It's just a good time.
Well, that wraps us up for this week. Thank you, Gray, for being on the show. With that, let's find out what's going on this week in Star Citizen.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another round of Quantum Questions. We get to put a CIG developer in the hot seat and make them answer as many questions in just under 2 minutes. Joining us this week is Sean Tracy. Sean, how's it going?
It's going well. I just don't even know where to look sometimes.
Just look at the camera. You got it.
Very good.
How many
doing well, thanks.
How many questions do you think you're going to answer?
I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm really verbose and I kind of go on and on about answering questions. So I think I'll get through probably 20 or 30.
Oh, well, all right, well, let's put 2 minutes on the clock and go. What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Sean Tracy. I'm the technical director of content here at Cloud Imperium Games.
How large is your team?
It's 24 if I include the producers. So we've got 3 producers worldwide for the team. So 21 plus that. 24.
What do you do on your normal day?
Normal day, I drive in, I unlock the door, I come in, I sit down, I grab a coffee, I open up Outlook. Sometimes I'll check Facebook for a couple minutes, maybe do a bit of shopping on eBay. No, I'm just kidding. Generally, looking over different content pipelines. A lot of people would call my role a pipeline technical director. So basically just going over all the different pipelines that we have, all the different assets that we're producing, and reviewing and informing changes to those pipelines.
What progress has been made on Face over IP since we last saw it at Gamescom?
Oh, it's a good question. So there's a lot of bugs that we found, and through the involvement, or basically through doing Gamescom and having to get this tech into a usable state really kind of early before we were going to release this thing, was a good way to actually see a lot of the bugs. We got a lot of different QA people using, got a ton of feedback on it. So some of the big things, we put a lot of design in place for some player-facing type UI and features and things like this. But the biggest thing that we found was some of our mappings were going wrong depending on the implementation. So we had a Lua implementation for some of the mappings, and then we found out that our C++ implementation is a little bit different. So basically we are reworking the mapping so that it's just a little more accurate and a little more one-to-one to what we have with the rigs. So there's a lot of work going into it though.
How much optimization is the team working on right now?
Oh, a ton of optimization. There's so many different pieces of optimization as well. And basically you can really break it down to a CPU, GPU thing, as well as, you know, profiling the servers versus profiling clients. As most of us know, we've got our clients running at a very decent frame rate, but as soon as you get a bunch of people on the server, that's when it starts coming down a little bit. So really a lot of the profiling is going on the CPU, on the server side, and that's being headed up by Carson Wenzel down in Frankfurt, and we've made massive progress. And then even on the GPU and asset side, we've also made some pretty massive progress there.
Well, that's all the time we have.
What? Well, what? I said 20 or 30. That was like 20 words.
Sean, thank you so
words.
much for taking the time to join us today.
Whatever, it didn't take much time.
Sean goes on the board with 5 questions answered correctly. Not the 20 or 30 that he was expecting, but I think he had about 20 or 30 in spirit. Let's hop on over to Alexis to see what's going on this week in Subconscious.
Hello subscribers, I'm Alexis and it's time for another exciting episode of Subconscious, the tiny show that tells you what you need to know. This week our subscribers are on point, jump point that is. David Ladyman published the latest edition of our monthly subscriber-only magazine on Friday with a special look at the ships going into Alpha 3.0, plus the usual assortment of new lore, behind-the-scenes tales, and the next episode of a Star Citizen serial. We've got another subscriber town hall coming up and we're almost ready to announce the panel. Keep an eye on the Den this week where we'll start collecting questions as soon as we have everyone scheduled. There's still 2 weeks left to fly your ship of the month, the Drake Herald. If you haven't checked out the screenshots and videos that subscribers have been posting in the Den, what are you waiting for? I'd ask for more submissions, but I really don't think anyone can possibly top this incredible cinematic video that Frostmaster posted. Here's a look, and be sure to check out the full video which is posted in the Subscribers Den and the Community Hub. That's all for this week. This is Alexis signing off. Keep your heralds running and your jump points charted, and I'll see you all in the Den.
Hey everyone, Tyler Whitkin, lead community manager in the Austin, Texas studio, here to bring you this week's top 5 and MVP. Number 5, Olaf Jaeger for his efforts in creating a detailed poster of the Origins 600i. Number 4, Haskaha for his in-game Star Marine screenshot. No matter how many times we highlight Haskaha, he continues to raise the bar. Number 3, Space Ted for his creative video Star Citizen Infinite Sunset. In this video, Space Ted demonstrates his creative idea of chasing the sunset to enjoy it time and time again. Number 2, Valeda Vakir for his lore reading video Whisperer in the Dark. For any of you out there who love Star Citizen lore and audiobooks, well, this is definitely for you. Number 1, and this week's MVP goes to Frostmaster for creating an incredible Drake Herald cinematic. Now this thing ended up being passed all around our studios, so well done Frostmaster and congratulations, you're this week's MVP.
Citizens of the Stars, Citizens of the Stars, Citizens of the Stars. Which is to say, that's it for Citizens of the Stars for this week. I'm Ben Lesnick. I'd like to thank Sean Tracy and Grey-Headed Gamer for appearing on our program. We really appreciate you coming and helping to entertain all the Citizens of the Stars. And with that, we will see you next time in the Citizens of the Stars. Citizens of the Stars. I've said the phrase so many times it's lost all meaning. Citizens of the Stars.
Thank you for watching. So if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest in the Star Citizen and Squadron 42's development, please follow us on our social media channels. See you soon.
Day normally consists of coming in, closing the door, sitting down, turning on the PC, opening Outlook, downloading a copy build, taking a look at Outlook, going out for a smoke,
Okay, that's good.
drinking a
That's
coffee,
good. Sean.
getting.
Sean.
Wah wah.